Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it is a beautiful day in the world of Pokemon GO. Not for weather, particularly, but because a new update has come into the game as of today. I was eagerly checking my store to see when the new update was going to happen, and let's take a look at what's going on here. Currently, nothing really except a nice blocky square. There we go. The Sinnoh Pokedex. It is empty right now. We have not seen anything from Sinnoh as of yet, but I have a feeling, based off of Pokemon GO's social media the past few days, we're going to be seeing something in about 7 minutes time if we are lucky. They were teasing a water type that can swim underwater for 10 minutes from the Sinnoh region, being able to hunt for food. Then a fire type Pokemon with a fiery rear end, and then they talked about a Turtwig, let's say. And they did that day after day, so they did Piplup the first day, which was Friday, the third choice of starter based on Pokedex number. Saturday they revealed Chimchar, which is your second choice. Sunday was Turtwig, choice number 1. 3, 2, 1, meaning today, Monday, is 0 or Blastoff. So I'm thinking we're going to see something in a little bit here. Now, we're going to wait a little bit. We've got 6 minutes till 5 o'clock hits, and generally in my part of the world, 5 o'clock is when the big new things happen to the game. It's been like a full day since we've had an event. We had the Psychic Spectacular right up until yesterday, 5 o'clock. We need something in the game. Oh, we need an Omanyte, actually. So we're also going to check out a little bit here. Today, to tide me over for Gen 4's hopeful release, I went to my second Deoxys EX raid. Very cool. I usually don't get the raids or the EX raids that quickly, but I'm doing what I can to try and get as many EX raid invites as I can, because I love the chance that we can now invite people to join us for those. Let me catch this Omanyte real quick. Maybe it's a shiny. It is not, but I do desperately need candy for these guys. During our month of water events, water research tasks, I got a research task that says evolve 10 water types. Kind of went overboard with that, and I ran low on candy for a lot of water Pokemon. So we need some from this Omanyte, if you would hold still. I don't want to waste too many Pokeballs on you. I'm waiting for Gen 4. Alright, so with 5 minutes to go, I'll pop back in momentarily and see, does it happen at 5 o'clock that Gen 4 makes its grand debut in Pokemon GO? I think they've changed the way that text looks, too. A lot of little updates, little tweaks to the visual interface we've got to keep our eyes peeled for. Alright, let us maneuver onward. We have just passed 5 o'clock. I'm restarting the game because quite often I do need to do a reboot of the app to get the new stuff updated and live. I haven't strayed far from the water because if I am going to find my first Gen 4 Pokemon, I kind of want it to be a water type. Alright, now, we're not seeing anything new just yet. It might, well, clearly it's not going to be 5 o'clock. It might still happen today, though. I'm going to keep wandering, see if anything pops up. I might have to cut it short and head back home and keep my eyes peeled to the local neighborhood and see if anything Gen 4-like does start to spawn. But for the time being, let's maneuver on, see if anything pops up along the way. Well, moments after recording that last little segment there, a sudden massive downpour began in the area. So since there are no Gen 4s popping up just yet, I decided let's call it a day, cut our losses, and relax back at the house. I am going to keep my eyes peeled in the neighborhood if anything does start to spawn today from Gen 4. I don't care if I got to run out in my PJ pants and a house coat, I'm getting a Gen 4 Pokemon the moment I see them. But failing in that, we have at least gotten some news revealed to us in the app right here. They have revealed finally what the exclusive move for Metagross Community Day, or rather Beldum Community Day for October is going to be. It's going to be Meteor Mash, as was hotly anticipated by many people out there. Not sure what it's going to be as far as power goes and the amount of charges, but it sounds like it's going to be a charged attack. I'm pretty sure that would be a Meteor Mash kind of thing. So once again, the date is October 21st at 2018. Nope. October 21st. 2018 at various times you can see here on screen. Check your local listings. I know here in my area it's a 3 to 6 deal as per usual. The features are Beldum will appear more frequently, of course. Lures last for 3 hours during the duration of the event. Evolve Metang for up to 1 hour after the event, including the event itself. I think it's not saying during the event, but I mean it's always been during the event, plus an extra hour to get the exclusive move Meteor Mash, Steel type of course, for your Metagross. Now, the bonuses are going to be eggs are hatching 4 times as quick during the event, which is pretty nice. Now, they're not saying it here. We might not get Shiny Beldum. It's not listed. you know we're going to get shiny Beldum. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't take that away from us. But interestingly enough, let's just take a quick look at our own Metagross and check out, I believe I have Flash Cannon on Quadraxis here. There you are at the top, look at that. He knows when to show up. Yeah, so Flash Cannon is a 1 full charge bar for 100 power. I'm pretty sure Meteor Mash is probably going to be, let's say, 2 charges. I'm going to estimate 90 power. Just random guess. Alright, so for the time being, as I say, I'm going to take refuge inside the old laboratory and wait and see if any Gen 4 Pokemon decide to start popping up in the area to usher in the Sinnoh region of the world of Pokemon. Well, we're on our way to lunch break, and all of a sudden, check this out. A new species, Gen 4, has made it. Baneri, right here. Alright, let's start off with our first catch. I'm in the middle of the mall, so I'm going to head out in a little bit. I got an hour for lunch. I'm going to catch as many new species as we can. We saw some new things on the nearby. I think I saw a Staravia. We saw a Kricketot, I think it was. First new catch. Wait, my volume's not even turned up. Here we go. The first Sinnoh Pokemon added to our Pokedex is a Baneri. Let's check this out in just a sec. We see it's got Pound and Fire Punch. Interesting. Stat-wise, what are you looking at, little guy? Room for improvement. Alright, yada yada yada. But let us check the Pokedex. Wait a minute first. Let's take a look. I do think that is a Staravia. That's a good distance up. I might be able to snag that. Alright, so first things first, of course. Pokedex for Sinnoh. Look at all this empty space. I love a new Pokedex. It's so cool. So much promise. So many things to come. Baneri, the rabbit Pokemon. The reason it keeps one ear rolled up is so it can launch a swift counterattack if it's attacked by an enemy. Now, in the video games, they evolve through happiness. I'm curious, what does it say for this evolution here? Just 50 candy. Alright, that's simple enough. Alright, a whole new world we live in. Sinnoh is here. Let's get moving. So it's pretty windy out today still. You can see wind is the weather on the map here. I might be trying to stick to the indoors as much as possible. First of all, let's grab another new species, Bidoof. I'm going to start with the golden raspberry. Make sure we make this catch. This is pretty fitting for a Canadian like myself. Beavers are our national animal, I believe. I should know this. Pretty sure. Bidoof is here. Now this could eventually become Canuck from our Sinnoh team back in Pearl. A new addition to the Pokedex. Let's check this out in just a second. See what this Bidoof has to work for it. She has Tackle and Grass Knot, 50 candy to evolve. Simple stuff. Stat-wise, pretty decent. Was that HP maximum? It's not bad. Let's check another Pokedex entry for Sinnoh. We have Bidoof, the plump mouse Pokemon. It constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to whittle down its front teeth. It nests alongside water. Alright, another new addition. So let's hit the city market. We'll hide from the wind and see what new species wait for us there. We're in pursuit of another new species, Staravia, just up the street this way if I can tap on it. Let's head up the hill and grab another new Sinnoh species. Now I do want to mention, there should be a new medal for Sinnoh Pokedex. Yes, it is right here. We need 5 to get our bronze medal. We might be able to do that by the end of lunchtime. Let's find out. Whew. Alright, I jogged up the hill. I am so out of breath. But here it is. Staravia. Let's grab this guy. It is weather boosted too, which is nice. If we can make the catch. Oh, I didn't even notice that too. Whew. I picked up a research task, which I think gives you spin to pattern number 1, if I recall. Staravia. Added to the Pokedex. That is number 3 of 5 for our bronze medal. Let's see what you have to work with. Really strong. Max HP. Not bad for our first catch. Wing attack and aerial ace. 100 candy to get Star Raptor. Alright. First things first. The Pokedex. As I keep catching my breath. Staravia, the starling Pokemon. It lives in forests and fields. Squabbles over territory occur when flocks collide. Okay, so let's claim this reward. Pretty sure it should be pattern 1 Spinda, which is awesome because I do need more candy for these guys as well. So let's go ahead and stop dancing around, Spinda. Come on. Don't be like this. Don't be jealous just because Sinnoh is the big thing right now. Hoenn still has a place in people's hearts. That throw was my fault. Let's get this catch. All right, so what else can we grab around here? I'm gonna keep wandering some hot spots where new species might be popping up. Add more to the Pokedex. Oh wait, I want to check something else out here too. Hopefully you can still hear me. The wind is bad here. This Spinda, first of all, really strong with strong attack. All right, let's check something here in my Pokemon list. Let's look up a Pokemon by the name of not Bidoof. Let's go with, for example, Roselia. 100% Thornberry right here. No option yet for evolution. Curious, let's take a look at Miss Drevis. Whoops, if I could spell right, that would be amazing. No option for evolution. Miss T the Tangela, no option for evolution. So the evolutions of Gen 4 do not seem to be coded just yet into the game, but they will be coming eventually. Right now it's just standard random species to pick up, which I'm looking forward to doing even more of. Could I get my items, please? Anyway, I'll be back as soon as we find some more species to catch for the Pokedex. Just had to restart the app there. Got my items, got these items here. I noticed when I restarted, a news update has been added. Let's see what it has to say. Encounter Pokemon, I see Piplup. Encounter Pokemon originally discovered in the Sinnoh region. Today, the world of Pokemon GO is evolving once again. This week, keep an eye out for Pokemon from Sinnoh region in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Get ready to see Pokemon like Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup as they appear in Pokemon GO for the first time. They will be making their way to Pokemon GO in waves. You can look forward to discovering even more over the next few weeks in the wild and hatching from eggs. And battling in raids, okay. Stay tuned to the official channels about new Pokemon updates, new features, and expansions to existing features like Pokemon storage and more. That being said, we got some good stuff to look forward to. New features are adding to old features. I wonder what they're talking about. I've been hoping eventually we'll see a buddy system update that lets you take photos of your buddy. Because right now, if you have a, let's say a Mewtwo for example, and you want to take photos of it, the only way to get a photo is when you're in the capture screen for Pokemon. But what if you never get a chance to catch another Mewtwo? You want to take photos of it. So hopefully we'll see something like that added to the buddy feature. But that remains to be seen. What also remains to be seen are more new species like this Kricketot and Chimchar. Where are you at? I don't even know where that is. But let's see what pops up in the nearby area. There's another Bidoof over there. Let's grab that in just a moment. Got to cross a rather busy, loud street. Just as I get across the street, the Bidoof disappeared. The noise must have scared it away. But there will be many more to come, I am sure of it. Now actually, let's just see where this would happen to be if I had time to walk to it on my break. That's a pretty far distance away. I ain't making that within a half hour left. So let's stick to the local area, see what we can find up here. Well, actually, not a lot of things showing up here by City Market, so I might have to cut this part short. I gotta grab myself some lunch. I actually didn't get breakfast today, thinking I was gonna have plenty of time to sit back, eat a relaxing lunch at lunchtime, but not with all these new Pokemon. I gotta grab something quick. But I do want to recheck the news once again and see, when it talks about new species, who might we be looking forward to? So of course we see the starters. I see Baneri, Pachirisu is there as well. In the background we see Shinx and Luxray. A bunch of Starly, Staravia, Bidoof, but look who's sitting there by the water's edge. Lucario. Do you think they'd be showing us Lucario, letting us know that they're going to be showing up with this new update? I hope so. Every new species is going to be cool. I know Lucario is a fan favorite. Me, I'm like, it's okay. But I wanted to upset any Lucario fans out there. A new species is still amazing regardless. Alright, let's see if anything else pops up before grabbing something to eat. Other than that, I'll probably have to wait and get back on the hunt after my class is done at 5 o'clock when even more things might be spawning for us. Actually, a little bit more time left before lunch is over. Here's our second Baneri. Might as well add this. Now, I doubt we'll be fortunate enough to be getting shinies for Gen 4 this early. You know, I'm kind of happy with just the new species as they are. But you never know. Could be some new species or a new shiny species to pick up. We're never going to assume anything with this game. Like, who knew that Gen 4 was going to start today? I don't think anybody really did. In fact, many of us, myself included, thought yesterday. Alright, room for improvement. This one has Pound and Fire Punch as well. Another new Sinnoh Pokemon. Let's keep on moving. Hey, there's a Bidoof down that way. Let's grab that one too. Let's add our second Bidoof of the new update to our collection. Since I already caught one and used the golden raspberry, we're going to go regular raz for any duplicates. But if you haven't followed my channel, you don't know my little routine. At the end of the day, I like to wait and see if I have 5 of a new species of Pokemon in my collection, choose the best one of those 5 and make it part of my main team, transfer the rest, then start building up candy as far as evolution. I want to wait till I have 100 candy to hold on to for power-ups, then anything in excess of that, I will evolve new species. So for example, I'm going to need 150 candy before I let myself evolve a Bidoof into our Bibarel. Strong with, what was that? I always speed through too much if it's not amazing. Really strong, HP defense are really strong. Not terribly bad. Tackle and the hyperest of all things right there. Alright, let's find possibly some new species as we continue hunting onward. I'm now headed back to my course for the rest of the afternoon till about 5 o'clock, so sadly, the Bronze Sinnoh badge will have to wait. I keep saying badge, the Bronze Sinnoh medal will have to wait until after class is complete, but then I'm going to have plenty of time to go out and catch every single new species I can find. Hopefully we'll find some really cool things. Class is now dismissed for the day, which means the hunt will begin, at least for the most part. So let's see. A wild Lopunny, interesting. We have Chimchar, I see Turtwig also nearby. Starly, so there's a lot of things to get. There's a bunch of Bidoof right around here. Let's start adding more of those to our little collection. Try to get a decent one to represent Canuck, our Bibarel from the Sinnoh region. I also want to point out something too in just a moment. I did pick up a research task today saying to hatch an egg for a Pokemon to appear. I don't know if it's going to be a Gen 4 Pokemon that will appear for that. We'll see what happens, but you'll see in just a moment as we check the stats on Bidoof here. Room for improvement. Okay, it's candy though. Our tasks right now, basically hatch an egg. And we get 2 Pokemon and 5 Pokeballs, and I'm pretty close to hatching a 10-kilometer that I had from way back before even the regional Pokemon were hatching from these eggs, I think, anyway. This egg is over a month old. I always feel bad when eggs don't get incubated quickly. I feel bad for whoever is inside waiting to be born into the world, but we'll have this one here pretty soon. Alright, so let's get hunting new species, and I'll show you them as we come across them. We are now in pursuit of another new addition to the Pokedex, Starly, even though we already got Staravia, and our 10-kilometer egg should be hatching pretty much any time now, right before we get down there. So let's see what we get, and see what we get for our research rewards as well. And actually, moments later, the egg does begin to hatch. Let's grab a spot here, and discover a Dratini. Non-shiny, sadly, but candy, Stardust, can't be mad at that. Also got 3 research tasks complete. What are your stats like? Really strong? Strong HP. The tiniest Dratini ever. You see that? Alright, let's quickly grab these Pokeballs. You know what, actually? I'll grab these after we get the Starly. I don't want it to flee on us. Let's go. Alright, right here in front of us is Starly. Our first Starly. Let's go ahead. Golden Raz for our premier catch. It is weather boosted just like the Staravia earlier. Not the best throw, but will the Golden Raz pull through for us? It will. Alright, that's our 4th edition from Sinnoh. One more, we will get that bronze medal. Let's see what, first of all, Starly has to work with stat-wise, and then check the old Pokédex. So you are really strong defense, not too bad. Tackle and aerial ace for the moves. Now, let's see what the old Pokédex has in store for us. To Sinnoh we go. Starly, the starling Pokemon. They flock around mountains and fields, chasing after bug Pokemon. Their singing is noisy and annoying. That's kind of rude. Alright, now you'll notice I didn't spin this stop just yet. I'm going to save that for when it comes time for another adventure week, perhaps, and I can get some new stops that are spun, because there's sometimes the occasional research task that says spin 5 new stops or something for a reward. I'm going to have so many options of new stops to spin, because I'm leaving all the new ones until such an event. Alright, let's continue on, searching for more Pokemon like that Bidoof right across the street. And I am dumb, I forgot to get our research done. This, I think, was from before the Sinnoh update. It's a giant Whalmer. Alright, let's just go ahead and catch this up quickly, hopefully with little fuss. Because I want to see, are we fortunate enough to get a Sinnoh Pokemon as our reward for hatching an egg? Actually, I bumped into a friend of mine, Ouijimon, says that he hatched Kricketot, I think he said. So apparently they can hatch from eggs. Max HP, not bad. Battle with the best of them. Now, what do we see here? Just an execute. Alright, nothing too much to write home about there. We'll catch it. I do see there's a Kricketot on the nearby as well. Just a few streets up. Let's go snag that. Alright, Kricketot is right here by this parking lot. Let's grab another new addition. Only CP10. I probably don't even need to use the golden raz, but for tradition's sake, I will. And an attack, really. Alright, so he's pretty small, pretty close by. Still didn't manage to get a great throw. That's just how good I am. But CP10 golden raz, I don't think we're seeing a breakout. That is our 5th new species added from Sinnoh. Let's check our Pokedex and get that nice bronze medal as well. Number 401. It's got Bug Bite and Struggle. Yeah, I don't think they can learn a lot of attacks naturally. Your stats, room for improvement. That, I guess, is to be expected. Pokedex, once again, Kricketot, right here. Kricketot, the cricket Pokemon. When its antennae hit each other, it sounds like the music of a xylophone. Let's see that medal. Bronze medal for the Sinnoh Dex. Alright, now how many do we need? Is my volume good? It's decent. We need, for our silver medal, survey says 30. I don't know if they've released 30 species yet in the game. We'll have to wait and find out. If not, the silver medal will elude us, but I'm looking to get more species, more candy. Let's keep moving. Look at all these random Alolan Executor here. This is crazy. Alright, so the phones are low on power. We're running a little bit out of camera space, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. Stop recording for the time being. But if anything amazing does pop up, I'll keep recording the screen, but no face cam. I'll show you that afterwards. For the time being, you can't see it, but there is a level 2 raid hatching in about a half hour at the local Deoxys gym. I'm going to go take care of that, see if I can get another EX raid invite. But after that, head home, make sure all my footage is copied over to the computer, start editing, and keep my eyes peeled for the neighborhood and see what new species appear near the old homestead. Now let's see. Let's see what new research task we get for Sinnoh, but I've already completed a task from here today. Okay, I'll grab some items though. Alright, I'll check back in with you momentarily. So as it turns out, I did lie to you ever so slightly. We're not done yet, because another new species has been found, actually en route to the Deoxys gym anyway. So since we're heading there now, I figure let's add another buddy to our Sinnoh Pokedex. Alright, Turtwig should be right around here somewhere. And there it is. As I say, the game said it fled, but you know they don't always do that as soon as it says so. Just in case it suddenly does depart, I'm going to target it right now. Let's see if we can add it to our collection. First little Turtwig, first starter of Sinnoh right here too. Alright, it is weather boosted. Oh, come on. That would have been a great throw. This one's a fighter. We got to add this to the team. This could be 100% right off the bat. What do you think? Will we be that lucky? You don't even catch it on the first go. Alright, alright. You want another berry? That's fine. You're a growing boy. I get it. Are you girl or boy? I don't know. I don't know if you have a gender difference or not. Great throw, curveball, golden raz. How can you say no to that, Turtwig? That's right. You can't. You're joining us. Boom. 100% Turtwig right there. You think? Let's just check it. Of course, we're going to check the Pokedex as well. The very first Pokemon of the Sinnoh Dex is now here. It's only pretty decent with good defense. But it's so cute. Look at that. Now, I said back in my Pearl playthrough, I was torn when it came to this generation. Do I stick with my tradition of the water starter? Or do I stick with my, fondness for turtles and go with the turtle Pokemon? I did favor slipping the Piplup over Turtwig, but this sort of rectifies a bit of a... let's not call it an oversight, but a lack, let's say, in my personal Pokemon adventures. We have the turtle Pokemon of Sinnoh. Turtwig, the tiny leaf Pokemon. It undertakes photosynthesis with its body, making oxygen. The leaf on its head wilts if it is thirsty. Alright, that's the first starter of the 3. There are more out there. Haven't seen any yet. I've seen Chimchar on the nearby, but I haven't even seen sight of Piplup yet. Which is weird, because we live in a watery area. Alright, for the next little bit, I'm going to stick around, probably let the phones charge, wait for that raid, take it down, then head home and start doing some video editing. Probably grab another Bidoof while we're here as well. I am now back home. The raid went successfully. It was an Alolan Exeggutor at the Deoxys EX Raid Gym, and I did manage to defeat it with the help of a couple of other people, and possibly have myself another EX Raid Pass coming my way at some point. As I said before, I really like getting them, not so much for myself, because I now have 2 Deoxys, or is it Deoxys? I don't know. I have 2 of them, and the reason I want to keep getting more of these passes is because I want to be able to invite other people who might not otherwise get out to these raids and have a chance to catch this on their own and stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of like being helpful in that sense. I'm just a giving kind of person, I guess. Now, we are back home. There's not too much going on in the neighborhood here. I see there is a Turtwig a little ways up. I'm going to hold off on that. It's pretty late. It's about 10:30-ish right now, so I'm going to take care of things here at the house, take it easy for the rest of the night. Oh, I didn't even see a Starly. Starly's up there too. These shouldn't be too hard to find, I don't think, actually, so I'm not too concerned about having to get them right now. But let's do a recap and see what we got today. Let's go down to the new Sinnoh Pokemon. So, as I've said before, my usual routine, get 5 of a species. At the end of the day, choose the best one of those 5, or more if I get more during the day, and make that my main Pokemon for that type. So we have 1 Turtwig, not ready for that just yet, couple of Starly, Staravia. We do have 10 Bidoof. We'll come back to that in a moment. We got 1 Kricketot and only 4 Baneri. So, as of right now, the only Pokemon I have enough Pokemon, or species, instances, whatever, to choose from is Bidoof. Now, something that takes precedence above the number of Pokemon is, if I have the option, I want to recreate my original teams from the Game Boy Advance, 3DS games. I guess I missed the DS in the middle. But anyway, the video games, the main series games. That being said, excuse me, we need to get ourselves a male Bidoof to be Canuck, our Bibarel, who can currently be seen in the Pokemon White playthrough, who does originate from our Sinnoh playthrough in Pokemon Pearl. That being said, you see this male Bidoof right here? That's the only male Bidoof. The rest, the other 9, are all female. What are the odds? That being said, I'm going to hold off on actually choosing any new Pokemon to add to our team for the time being. But this is not the end of our Sinnoh adventures. Well, for this video it is. But Sinnoh is going to roll onward, and there's still much more to be done as time goes on. So, I'm going to keep recording the next couple of days. I might not have a video up the very next day, but maybe in a couple days' time, maybe a few days, we'll see. So I'll be compiling some footage of some more adventures, more species, possibly, from what I've heard, new shiny hunting, new raid bosses as well, because I think my cousin Vex has let me know there is a new raid boss for Gen 4, a new shiny, and they might go hand in hand. So stay tuned to the channel for that. In the meantime, if you want to follow me on other social media, such as Twitter and Instagram, and probably Discord, I can post stuff there too. I'll be posting short little bits here. I said little twice. Short little bits. Maybe videos, maybe just images. I always find Instagram is better for the images because I can't resize the videos that well. That's behind the scenes stuff. But follow me on either Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, which are all linked in the description for you to check out. And stay up to date on things that they happen throughout the days coming. But, of course, if you miss out on any of those posts, you can wait and see a big compilation of things that have happened when the next video comes up here on the channel. So, I think that is about it for the time being. Not much more to go over that I can think of. Am I missing anything? Probably not. I think that covers us for our Pokemon GO content for this particular video. Now, if you want to stay tuned to the channel, you're always welcome to subscribe. Get your regular Pokemon updates here when my videos do go up. We also now have memberships available for the channel as well. For a monthly fee, you can become a member. You can hit the little join button down below the video, which, again, I didn't double check just yet, but I think it's there. And you get special perks for being a member. You'll have a special little badge by your name in our live stream chats, which will have regular, on the go. I will say, the live streams might be delayed this week because, of course, I'm going to be doing a lot of recording for Pokemon GO, but I will do my best to get some live streaming done at some point. I'm going to probably do a Pokemon GO live stream very soon to start sending out some gifts to some of you folks. Now, stay tuned for all of that, and if you subscribe, if you join the channel, you'll also get some more benefits in the sense of members only live streams for Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and guaranteed Pokemon TCG online code cards, which I will send you via Pokemon TCG Online. I think I can do that. Just type in the code, you guys can just copy it from there. So, either way, you get yourself some nice little perks for being a member for a monthly fee, so look into that if you're interested. And I think that's about it. If you want to see any more content, of course, we'll have some links during the outro to some more videos you can check out. And of course, if you don't want to join to be a member, that's fine, but you can always subscribe to the channel as well and get these regular video updates as they do go live. I guess that's going to be it for now. I kind of want to get more Pokemon, but it is almost 11 p.m., so I should probably reserve my energies, get back on the hunt early tomorrow morning, as soon as I take my gym over at midnight. Get my coins. But that's going to be a wrap for today, folks. I want to say, wait, before I sign off, how are your Sinnoh adventures going? Let me know in the comments down below. What species have you caught thus far? Have you evolved anything yet? I have not evolved anything, but I did catch that wild Staravia. I have not seen it myself, but in a gym, actually the gym just across the street, someone's got that head-bopping Chimchar. So that's kind of cool. I should be finding one of those, hopefully, at some point. And still, no sign of Piplup anywhere. Which is weird, because we live near the water. I haven't even seen anyone in a gym. Strange. But let me know how your adventures are going. If you have a particular Pokemon you've already added and powered up, do you get? Did you find a shiny, perhaps? Either of a new generation species or previous. Have you gotten any shinies lately? What are some raid battles you've done lately as well? Let me know all about your adventures in Pokemon Go. I am pretty slow to respond, but I do read the comments as they come in. So your comment will not fall on deaf ears. Or should I say deaf eyes, because it's reading, not hearing, you know what I mean. But that is a wrap for today. Thank you folks for tuning in once again to Pokemon Go, and if you enjoyed today's particular episode, whatever, of our brand new Sinnoh adventures in Pokemon Go, you know, hit that like button down below and let me know. And if you didn't, you're always welcome to hit the down like button. Just let me know, what would you suggest I improve for the videos for the future, so I can take your compliments. Why can't I speak? I can improve on speaking, maybe. So I can take your criticisms and try to work around those and build things up better. Alright, before I mess up my words again, Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thank you folks once again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.